Although wool has traditionally been the main farming export of the Falkland Islands, in recent years it is the meat industry that has been identified as an area for huge potential growth. The Falkland Islands Meat Company was established in 2003 and operates the Sand Bay processing plant. A recent report identified a number of key operational improvements that needed to be made if FIMCO were to reduce their current reliance on government funds. With this in mind, a new business improvement manager has been appointed, tasked with improving operational efficiency and productivity. But just what does this new man bring to the business?
I've been in the meat industry just about my whole working life, even before that, since I was at school during the holidays. I've worked at all levels, from the offal room to Chief Operating Officer. So yes, the experience of working in the factories helps me a great deal on the management side as well.
In the plant itself, there's all of the modern technology and processes in place that would be expected of a much larger facility, meaning the capacity is there for significant growth.
This is the sheep chiller. These are carcasses, so these were processed today. We'll hold around about 350 carcasses in here if we pack it tightly. We run a process where we actually do a bit of step-down chilling. So basically, it's like you go into the cold and all your muscles tighten up and everything else. That's why you get tough meat, part of the reason why you get tough meat. And so what you do is you try and chill them down, bring the temperature down really gradually. And then once you get it down to about 7 degrees, you can speed up the chilling, and then you can bring it down to almost zero, so just above freezing, and hold the carcasses then. Holding them for about 24 hours before they go into the boning room, and then they're processed in there. Weights are up about 1 kilo on last year, which is from the good growing season, but also as a farmer's selection is improving year on year now, we're finding. And actually there's a lot of hard and good work that's going in from the farmers.
The supply of animals to the abattoir has provided some new opportunities to local farmers. But there are some new challenges to consider as well.
Our challenges as farmers is to continue with a supply of meat to FIMCO, but also produce what is essentially a better eating quality animal, but also put more conditioning on. Now, how do you do that? That's the tough challenge, and really it comes down to probably in its most basic form nutrition and genetics. Although animal health plays a part, because yes, we want to produce an animal with a lower micron and a good fleece weight, but at the same time too that a robust animal, so a good conformation, good meat characteristics, leads to survival and better reproductive capability too.
In the global meat industry, the Falkland Islands are a very small player. So what can FIMCO be doing to get their product on the international menu?
The Falkland Islands are a beautiful place. The livestock, fully organic, even though you don't label it as such. If you can get that story out, and the story of the Falklands and FIMCO right through to the end consumer in Europe, predominantly the UK, it will really interest people. Consumers want to know those sort of things, where the product is coming from, why it's produced in this way, and that will sell the meat itself. I feel the Falkland Islands can command that niche, high-end markets in the UK and Europe, and that's what we should be aiming for. We don't have enough meat to supply the commodity markets.
No, but beef's another industry that's very, very important for the Falklands. It's certainly from a farm perspective, it not only offers extra income, but it also provides income at a time period when farmers can be suffering with cash flow. At the moment, a small amount of beef is being exported overseas, but most of it's produced for the local market.
Very proud and very happy to be using Falklands beef, because first of all, the quality of the beef that we are using now is just tremendous. It's also a local produce, so the more local produce we use, the better for us as a country and as a community. Cut down on imports, and just the quality of the beef is just amazing. The muscle content, the fat content, the texture of the beef. We introduced 2 different cuts of steak only a couple of weeks ago, the sirloin and the beef fillet. and the quality has been superb. So really, really happy.